What's up, family? This is your Auntie TQ, and I am back with another video today because I realized when I shot the other video for weight loss cheat codes that we talked all about the products and this, that, and the third, but I did not show you guys the products. And y'all know what? Every time I get ready to shoot a video, Keisha get ready to die. Every time I got to shoot a video, she fine. As soon as she see the camera come up, there she goes. She want to go outside. We just came from outside. She ain't did nothing but sniff around and mess. Now she want to drop balls and stuff. Anybody got time for that today? She about to go in her room. Back to the video. So I forgot to show you all the products. So the way it's broken down is one day will be a hot day, one day will be a cold day, but every night will be a thermogenic night. Okay? So this is what I mean by that. So we're gonna start with hot day. And by the way, I had been doing this for, well, a pseudo version of it before, 2 days before I started shooting the original video that you saw. I got on the scale yesterday and I got on the scale today, and as opposed to me shooting a video in 7 days to show you my progress, I think I'm gonna have to show you my progress in a 3-day video, because I'm not even gonna tell y'all how much weight I've lost. Listen, let's go ahead with this. Let's do this. Okay, so like I said, one video is going to be, one day will be a hot day, the next day will be a cold day, but every night will be a thermogenic night. And what I mean by that is, you know how if you sprain something or whatever, then your doctor will tell you ice it and then you know, apply heat, compress or whatever. So basically that's the principle that we're following. And I'm going to show you a couple of things that you'll require, or alternate things that you can use or whatever. Okay, so because typically most women, we're talking about women, but men have these same issues too, just typically not to the degree that we have them. But most women, if you're having issues with weight, it's your arms, it's your stomach area, and it's your thighs. So those are the 3 areas that are my trouble spots. And so that's what I'm working on. So the first thing is, this is an alternative product, but if you don't have these other items, then that's right, get up here and sit down. If you don't have these other items, then you can use this as opposed to the other items. So this is just Saran Wrap, cling wrap, you know, cheap or whatever. If you have a big box, store in your location, and when I say big box, I mean one of the membership ones like Sam's, Costco, whatever, then if I were you, I would go there and get the big roll like they have at church because it's gonna be $15 for the big roll, because you're gonna be doing this. If you're doing this for a 30-day deal, then you're gonna be wrapped for either 15 or 30 days. And the reason I say 15 or 30 days, because you can use this, you're going to use this on your hot days, but your thermogenic nights, you can also use this as well. So either 15 or 30 days, and you will be in Saran Wrap. So if you have access to a membership, or if Amazon or eBay or whoever sells it and they allow you to order it, the bigger size thing, you know, then you're able to do that. So this is going to be, so you'll require that or not. And when I say or not is because this is what I have. this is what I made, and I just put this in a container. This is the hot damn that I was talking about on the other video. And I just put it in when I mix it up, because I dabble in herbs. I like to make stuff healthy and organic, and make sure that there's nothing extra in it, because I just don't want a bunch of extra. But I made, this is the second inference of that, because the first one wasn't, it worked well, but it didn't it didn't get hot enough for me, excuse me. But this will go on your skin, and then you'll wrap with this, because this is going to get God damn, this is going to get mad hot. And so by you having the Saran Wrap wrapped around you, then it's going to trap that heat and make you get hotter, make you sweat more, which is going to burn that fat. Thermogenics. Which is the reason why I don't typically burn fat as well. So I need assistance, because I have a blood condition, so I don't make heat per se. So my thermogenics is always low. So I need assistance to get hot. So that's why I don't burn fat as fast, because I don't just naturally just get hot. But this, or you can. I will, like I said on the first video, if you want to order this from me, I can make batches and have them shipped out to you. If not, you are more than welcome to go online. This is a helpful tool, but it's not absolutely 100% necessary. Will it get you there faster? Oh yeah. But again, if you don't want to order this, then you can go online, and they have plenty of sweat type products that you can purchase. I can't tell you how any of them work, because I've never used any of them. I only used what I made. I knew I wanted something to allow me to do that, but I knew I didn't want a bunch of extra chemicals and stuff, especially since I was going to be sweating and my pores were going to be open. So that means you're intaking whatever it is you put on your skin. When your pores open up, your body is absorbing that, and I didn't want all the extra. So I just, me being me, I made my own. So that, and then everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, a lot of people have some sort of sweat tight vest that they use, but you will require let's say this, let me back up. If you have a bunch of Saran Wrap, you can get away with just using the Saran Wrap all around with your sweat type product, all around you, wherever areas that you need to work on. Wrap yourself in Saran Wrap, and then put on like some workout like compression type shorts or shirt or whatever to hold that in, and it will get you there. When I initially lost weight years ago after the birth of my second son, Dom, back then all this other stuff wasn't available. So this is all I had, and I was in Saran Wrap most of the day and the night. And I'm quite sure I did something else. Oh, back in the day, they had, and they still carry them, but you know the plastic like workout suits, like a trash bag, they had those. So I would put on, I ain't gonna even tell you what I mixed up, because you know what? Some shit is just crazy. But yeah, so I would put on some other stuff that I found. We ain't talking about that, because now that I'm grown, shit that wasn't safe, I don't believe. Anyway, but I put something on. I put this on, and I would have on the sweat type, the trash bag type little jogging suit thing that they have. And I would be in that for probably about 18 hours a day, But and I did that was about 30 days, and that's how I lost the weight. Plus, again, I was, and I'm quite sure at the time a lot of that weight as well was the fact that after you have a baby, you just tend you don't need all that extra stuff, so you drop it. But I was drinking a lot of water, and I was eating extra healthy because I had, you know, just had a kid, and you know, trying to this, that, and the third. But anyway, so yeah, so that's how I did it with the first one. So if you don't have any of these other products, and you just have something in your house that's a sweat type material or something that you can make up that's a sweat type of product, and this, and as long as you, oh, that's what it was, Ace bandages. I had put this stuff on myself. I wrapped myself in Saran Wrap because I didn't have anything to keep this from slipping and sliding, because it will. I loosely wrapped Ace bandages around this to hold it in place. That's what it was. And then at night, that's how I would sleep, with shorts and a t-shirt on, wrapped up like this. And then in the daytime, I would get up, get a shower, you know, get whatever I needed to have done, because in the morning when you wake up, I mean, you might want to sleep with a towel in the bed if you're just going to do it this way, because in the morning, you in a pool of water. And so I would get up, get a shower, get my house situated and ready to roll. And then I would rewrap. So there was no cold days. I would rewrap and put this on, and slip on some shorts and t-shirt, and then put on the trash bag type thingy suit. And that's how I would stay. So that's how I lost it the first time. Okay. So then turn back around. Now, since we got that out the way, back to this. And it's just neoprene. This one wasn't that expensive. I got this from Wally World. For I think like $10 or $12. Because I'm working on my thighs and my arms, I have, these are for thighs. And it's just like the compression waistband that you have, you know, neoprene waistband that you use. I have these for my thighs. And then I have a second set of thigh ones because my arms are large. I have a second set of thigh ones that I put on. And all it's really doing is making your thermogenics go up. So these are my second set of thigh ones. Because these are a little bit smaller, I use these on my arms. But they do come smaller than that. And typically, so it's like right now, I'm carrying a little bit of fluid around my knee area. Then I will wrap this around like right above my knee. Or you can use you know, the knee things. If you accidentally sprain your knee or something like that, with the little hole cut out for the knee, you can use that. You can use those if you have those. And of course I have my waistbands. This is what I'm talking about. If your arms are smaller, these are just the compression type sleeves that you can get from your local pharmacy type store. And if you ask them why I have so much, because I've done this before a couple of times, and also I know that if you're trying to do this and you have to go out the door to go to work, or you have to, you know, life that you have to live, then you're not going to be able to do laundry every day, because all of these items are going to get soaking wet. So that's why I have multiples. because then affords me to be able to do laundry every other day, as opposed to I need something and now I got to do it at night. So that's why I have quite a few different garments. Plus it depends on how I feel. Sometimes I might not want to be all the way up to my neck, you know, whatever. I just might want shorts on, or you know, or put on one of those, and I have the compression shorts, and they have the little, so it doesn't matter what size I get, I can still adjust them or whatever, and I can just do that. And then I have those other shorter version. I have a longer version, and this longer version goes up to, I don't know how much you can see it. It goes up to under here, and it has a zip on the side, so that I don't have to do two different products. I can just do this. And then I have another vest type deal, and then a secondary pair of the shorts again. But this is the pièce de résistance. This is the product that I told you all that I had that cost me $300-400. We're gonna just call it a band. Gotta keep it a band. It cost me almost $400 back in the day. But I still have it, and it's in pristine condition. But when I tell you, you might don't do like I did and get the, because I sometimes have a more is more a more is more a more is more take on things. So you know, I'm like, well, if this will do that, then that more do more of that. Unnecessary. But so anyway, this actually is, and I don't know how we're gonna get this in here, but this, and I cut it because it was long sleeve, because it was just too damn hot. I couldn't take it. But some of you may know what this is, and some of you may not. This is a scuba suit, a wetsuit. So when you go, you see people out there surfing, and this, that, and the third. They out there in that cold water, and they need something to keep them from freezing. They need something to keep them from having hypothermia. So this keeps them warm. So this will also keep your body warm all night. It'll hold that same temperature in. So you have to think, when you combine a sweat type product or my hot damn, you can definitely order it. Hit me up at ayoauntie@gmail.com, and we'll work it out, and I'll send it out to you. But if you have on a sweat type product and you put on, you know, your Saran Wrap, if you're doing the Saran Wrap, or this is neoprene, so Saran Wrap is not necessary. Plus, this thing sticks to your ass. I am stuck on it. Listen, stuck on me, okay? You ain't gonna get no Saran Wrap on underneath this. And for God's sakes, go use the bathroom. Make sure that's the last thing you do before you go to bed. And don't drink no pile of water, because what you won't do is get out of this in the middle of the night to go use the bathroom and try to get back in it and get back in bed. That ain't how real life work. That ain't how real life work. You won't get out of this quickly if you got to pee bad. And once you get out of it, trying to slide back in it, don't do yourself like that. Take it from your auntie. That ain't how that's getting ready to work. You're getting ready to ruin your whole night of thermogenics. Then when you take it off from the inside out, and just let it hang across the shower rod or whatever, and let it dry. There is a certain amount of antimicrobial properties to this, so it doesn't get stinking funky like some of your other stuff would. So you can probably get away with washing this, depending on how much you sweat. Let me say that again. I have issues with sweating, so I don't puddle of water up like that. So I could get away with washing it. When I say washing it, I mean I just sit it in the sink. I mean in a tub full of cold water and just a teeny bit of soap, and let it sit, swish it around, and I take it out and hang it out and let it dry. But do know that if you do that, when the days that you have to do that, you have to do that early, because it's going to take a long time. Or it may not take yours as long. Like I said, this is like I think this is like the 3 mil thick or something like that. Do yourself a favor and get like the 1 mil. You want one that's a little thinner. You don't require this. This is a I think it's a 3 mil thick, milliliters thick, and anyway, but this is the bomb product. This is the one that I did. I purchased this one after my last child was born, and I had I lost good weight with this. I lost really good weight with this. But like I said on the first video, if you have a spouse and you got to come to bed like this, you're going to have a come to Jesus conversation with them beforehand and be like, look, I got to get this weight off me. So any activities that you want to have, we need to go ahead and get them activities out of the way before I get ready to come to bed. And also, I'm going to be looking crazy in bed for about 30 days, but at the end of them 30 days, it's going to be well worth it. So this is you got to sacrifice with me. So those are the Hot Days products that I'm working with. And like I said, you could substitute any of these compression wrap products with Saran Wrap, or you can incorporate Saran Wrap with those products, with any of those products actually, with the exception of this, because it's not going to tolerate. You will not be able to get this up over Saran Wrap. It's going to roll your Saran Wrap up, and once Saran Wrap, plastic wrap rolls up, you might as well have a piece of steel or steel cord, because it ain't no cutting that, and it's going to have you in pain. So just leave it. But the rest of these items you can get away with the Saran Wrap underneath those, the shorts and everything else. Not the long ones. I found that doesn't work unless I put it on my stomach, because that has a zipper. Put the Saran Wrap on my stomach, because that has a zipper, and I can just zip it up over the side. I'm not trying to pull it up over the Saran Wrap, but it doesn't work for the thigh area. I also have this, and this is, they use it in massage therapy. And I think this was like $9 on Amazon or something like that, $9 to $10 on Amazon. And I use that because after that fat and stuff is breaking down, I want to move that fat towards my lymphatic system. I don't want it to sit there. I want it to continue to help it break down. And also, I want it to, because you're losing weight so rapidly, you want to help that skin not dimple up. So you want that collagen. This helps to stimulate that collagen, so that way the elastin in your skin isn't pulling in dimples. When you're doing this, it helps that to stretch back out, so then you don't have them dimples in your skin. Your skin's nice and pretty. I did. That's me, baby. Tape measure myself. And I'll tape measure myself again on at the 7-day mark, not at the 3-day mark, but at the 7-day mark. And then I just have a set of resistance bands. And I think these probably came from Wally World as well, and I think they might have been maybe $6. Because I got to get these thighs in check, because these PPs are out of control. And we all know what this is. back in, if you're old enough, an old commercial. And so this, or you could do it on your thighs to bring them thighs under control. But these none of these last three products are necessary. That's just what I'm doing. In the morning, I get up, I take my hair, skin, and nails vitamin, my B12, my D3. I'm drinking my water. And I knew it was something else I meant to tell you all, but I can't remember. And definitely on hot days, well, you need to be drinking your water anyway, but definitely on hot days, and especially if you're able to be at home all day and you want to try to stay suited up all day long, then you definitely need to drink a lot of water. Plus, when you're flushing, once you kill fat cells, then you need to be exceptionally hydrated so you can flush it out of your system. Don't take the time to go through all that to break down the fat cells, and then you ain't drinking enough water to move it out your system. That makes no sense. So make sure you stay hydrated. I'm trying to think if there's anything else for hot days. Feels like I'm missing something, but if it is, it'll come to me and I'll put it on something else. Okay, so that's hot days, and I will move this out of the way and get another video ready for cold days because I'm already at 26 minutes. And I love you all, and I will see you in a couple days because, like I said, I got on the scale this morning and I was like, I know you lying. But I wasn't. So so I will see you all on the next video for cold days. Peace.